A lot of players. Oh, and I see a fist bump.
And yeah, we get it started. Kevin starts us off in this round 10 matchup. The final match of today's action here from Düsseldorf has begun, and we start, and yeah.
He promised me if he gets, if he does well in Worlds, he's playing with the God Pack.
That would be absolutely awesome. We do know that our Japanese players do like to play with their max rarity decks as well, don't they?
Absolutely, so, yeah. Absolutely. But they always play like even with the special arts and not just alt arts like the special art. And I'm always so jealous. I'm like,
yeah.
That would be a very good reason to move to Japan.
Absolutely. So Vildan gets the Perona search then, takes a Cavendish to hand and passes the turn over. We now got Kevin on a 3-Don turn.
And something that you will notice in this matchup, Kevin won't attack the green Zoro. He will starve the green Zoro.
Yeah, that's a known technique, isn't it, from players playing against the Zoro deck. Zoro is very much a deck that needs to find the right pieces at the right time. And if you can limit their ability to be able to get cards in hand, to be able to help them find those pieces, you're doing the best you can. So you tend to leave that 5 life untouched until as late as possible, and then really start to apply the pressure in the last couple of turns. But seeing Kevin here doing a search, decides to take the event.
Existed.
What never existed? We know the answer to that, but again, anime spoilers if you don't know.
Yes, it was a very, very good episode at least.
Yes.
Definitely mention worthy. So for the green Zoro side, people found a small extra edge, I'm going to say, against IMU because IMU is starving you. So you won't get any resources. So you will remain at 5 life. And how good is a 9-cost Zoro if you are still at 5 life against IMU?
Yeah.
So that is definitely a thing. But the card that Goyasic just played, the Koshiro, is in my opinion the MVP of this matchup. This is the counter or the card that protects you against Mars, and Mars is like insanely good against your Tashigi, Cavendish, basically every single 5-cost.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, not only is it a blocker, but it makes sure that it can protect your other characters from being KO'd, your 5-cost / character, which this deck relies on so much, as you were saying. So really is a very useful card indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So gets the Mars off that Saturn search.
Yes. And this Mars is now forced to KO that Koshiro the upcoming turns, instead of being able to KO a Tashigi.
Yep.
That's something you will see. Kevin won't have any board until he goes to 10. He will just use his leader ability on the card that he will be playing. So there is no value on Tashigi or other rest cards, like Quina is one of them.
Yep. And as you can see there, decided to change that target from that search there from, was going to take the Nusturo by the looks of it, and then decided to take their Shirley. So let's see now what's going to be our Zoro players play at this particular point of the game.
We do see a Cavendish in hand, and Cavendish is now protected, so maybe he wants to untap, attack with Cavendish next turn and untap some Dawn.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be a good play. That Cavendish was found off that Perona search early on, so it's definitely an option.
I don't think I saw a Law. If you can do Law Cavendish, it would be even better.
Absolutely. Starts off with a 5k swing with the leader and does play the Cavendish, restanding 2 Dawn. Such good value, that Cavendish, essentially costing you 3 Dawn for a 6,000 power body.
Ooh, Tashigi.
Tashigi does come down. Now, there's double protection on the board there now, isn't there?
Absolutely.
So the Tashigi can act as protection as well as the Kushiro, but you can also use the Tashigi to protect the Kushiro.
Yes, so now Kevin is double checking, like, this card is protecting that one, and that one is protecting the next one. Which is, yeah, now you actually have to think about how you're going to do it with your Mars.
Yeah.
But Mars can KO the Tashigi because Tashigi is
Yep.
not a slash. The sword on the picture is a little bit, well, is it it's not really a sword, I guess, but I can imagine that a lot of people would think it's slash, but it's wisdom, I think.
Yeah, it's a special attribute.
Oh, special, actually.
Yeah, because it's Tashigi in Smoker's body.
Yeah.
Smoker obviously has a special ability. Even though you do see the card with Tashigi's sword in hand.
Yeah. Funny, Goyasic was also looking, are we sure it's not a slash? But sadly not.
So Kevin still keeping 0 characters on board here, just trying to get to that 10 Don turn, as we're saying.
Still at 4 live as well.
Yeah. So just keeping that healthy, keeping that Don open. Got counter events in hand as well to be able to absorb those attacks. So what you want to be doing as an IMU player, you want to be getting to that 5 Elders with as much life as possible, giving yourself a bit of a buffer. You know, you are going to have those 2 blockers that come up every turn with the 5 Elders. You want to make sure you've got enough of a buffer in the life that you can't get overwhelmed. So happy to make sure that you can counter out early on as well. But we do see Tashigi, the other Tashigi, coming down now.
A better one for at this point.
Yep. 7k body on the board, but obviously no targets.
We can do a lot of damage actually, but a lot of Dawn is open for Kevin.
Another Perona search being fired off.
And can we take at least 1 life before Kevin is going to 10? Ooh,
Do
there's
see
9 cost.
Yeah, he is considering it, and as you say, that could be quite imposing if that hits the board. Do you want to give your opponent knowledge that you're going to be taking it from a search and putting it into your hand?
Well, it's your only one probably. Some decks play 2,
exactly.
but if you don't pick it, you will never see it again probably.
Yeah, exactly. So you really have to. Once you got the opportunity to take it, you will. Kevin, obviously, just with his raised eyebrow looking at that, thinking, "Oh, okay, I've got something to consider now, based upon what I've just seen." And now we see a swing coming in from Cavendish, 7k into leader, forcing either an event or 2 cards to counter. And we will see a never existed in the first place being used to counter out that attack. So yes, still on 4 life.
Still on
Both
4.
players still on the same number of life they started off with. But very different looking boards. Kevin with 0 characters on board.
Another 9 swing. Keeping 1 Dawn open.
We do see first life taken, and that does give another event into hand.
After all these years.
Yep.
Got the Emo to 3. But the board state is looking really good. We have Cavendish,
Yeah.
we have Tashigi, we have the Law, we have a blocker, so...
Yeah, it's good. You've got protection on the board there. You've got 2 blockers on the board. So you have got the ability to be able to sustain some pressure next turn into this IMU leader.
I do wonder if we will get the time to play the 9-cost Zoro. Because next turn you probably want to push as much as possible. And playing the 9-cost is... do you get time? Maybe he is going for the 9-cost into the Asura. We did see it, a little glimpse of it in the hand of Goyasic. So maybe that's what he's planning to do.
Yep. Let's see what he decides to do on this point now, Kevin. He's got up to decent number of Dawn. We're on his, I think, 9 Dawn turn here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's not at 10. My bad, sorry.
So yeah, still another turn before he hits that 5 Elders combo. But can use that event, the stage now, and 3 Dawn to cheat out whichever 5 Elder he wants. And as G-ZORO does come down with that rush and the ability to be able to reduce something by 2,000 power as it swings in. So we're going to see a 7k swing into Cavendish, giving it minus 2,000 power at the same time. So going to require a block here at the least, if not a counter. Countering is going to be quite considerable though. So you will probably anticipate a block or letting the Cavendish go.
I think you have to let it go because the leader also can still swing. And of course the threat of Mars is really scary.
Yep.
And yes,
right
Goyastic.
decision. Lets it go. We do see it hitting the trash to be able to use the leader ability to draw. And now there's still 4 Don available, so can play if you've got. You probably want to keep some Don open, as we were saying earlier on, for those events.
Absolutely. Otherwise, the restand event is also super scary.
Exactly.
The small 7k swing, that's easy to counter for the green Zoro. Here we go.
Yep. Scratch Manapoo, my most hated supernova. So, pass back over. Our Zoro players now on 10 Don turn. What's going to be the play here?
If you play 9-cost Zoro, or you won't play it in this game ever again.
Yeah, that's it. You're either going to play it this turn or you're not going to play it, as you say, because we are going to see the 5 Elders coming down next turn. So do you just start swinging with what you've got, putting a bit of pressure on that life, and then drop the Zoro?
Feels like you have to.
Yeah. So we see the Trafalgar Law blocker swinging. 6k to begin with. A 2k Shirahoshi counter there.
Yeah. So he will leave maybe 1 Don open again for the... I don't know if you have to leave... Maybe 5-7-7 play 9-cost was better.
Yep.
Because 6... it's going for the 6s against
so
IMU.
another 2k counter potentially being taken out of hand. So, yep. And then a 7k swing coming through.
Ooh.
And that's a trigger off the event from life.
Oh. Almost whiffed.
Almost, yeah. Does take
And
the counter event, Equilibrium.
And here is the Zoro.
Yep.
Very big threat for IMU players, especially at 5 life. Of course, you are also not forced to leave the Zoro rested. You can also just hit twice, which is already pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
Or 1 Don only. You can keep it active, and IMU doesn't have any cards to deal with it.
Absolutely. It's a big body, which obviously is going to impose a huge threat, and still having that Kushiro on board doesn't really help it keep that Zoro on board, because obviously it's 5 cost or less, but then there's no removal for that Zoro. So as you say, if you can swing with it and restand it, there's no way that really Kevin can deal with it.
We don't have a 10 cost?
Oh, that is
Oh, we don't have a 10 cost.
And he's not found it here either.
Maybe he doesn't play it.
That would be a very strange decision. But yeah, it's a difficult situation to be in here. Leader ability. Is he going to draw into one here? No, gets a Mars.
10 cost. Ooh.
This is awkward now. This could be the game.
This is very rough for Kevin. This is...
considering the number of searches he's been doing as well.
Yeah, also search from live. And
yeah. Okay, so let's see how he's going to start this one off.
Ooh, this made... Now you really have to think as Kevin.
Yeah.
I know a word that he is thinking, but not allowed on stream.
Yeah. Did he have a Saturn in hand? Is there any way that he could potentially play out a Saturn at full cost and then still have enough Dawn if he does find the 5 Elders? I don't think he has.
I don't think so.
A couple of Mars there for sure.
And Goyastic knows. Look at the smile.
Yeah. Yeah. You usually wouldn't have to think this hard about it. And yes, look at the smile now.
Yeah, he knows for sure.
On our Zoro player's face, knowing that that stage was used to play a Nusjiro and not the 10 cost, gives away so much information. And then yes, minus 2,000 on the law and swinging in with 6,000 into 4.
Probably have to let it go.
Just ask you to have a quick look through the trash now. Trying to figure out how many events are in the trash, so how much counter there's been used as far as events are concerned. He is expecting a lot of Don to be left open for counter events because...
We did see quite some never existed as well, I think, no?
Yeah, I think he's used 2 of them already.
You can't protect the law, that's the sad part about it for you. Unless you have 0 cost event in hand, which I can't see.
Yeah. He's going to let it go. Leader swing still yet to come in. There's going to be plenty of Don, so maybe that TCG might be targeted here as well.
7k.
Yep.
We do have a 1k, the Zoro.
Yep.
But that's really easy to counter.
That's an easy decision to make, isn't it? And then we do see the blocker coming down. And passes the turn. So now, are we in a position where Zoro, a big 9-cost Zoro, that we revealed at the European Championship Finals in Utrecht 2 years ago, will that come down? Will that help end this game? Both the leader and the Zoro have got that capability of being able to restand themselves.
He can do so much
This is not going to be
damage.
3-sword style. It's going to be 6-sword style.
He can swing
Multiple times here.
5 9s?
Yeah.
7 and 5 9s?
This could be an absolute insane number. You've obviously got that TCG that
1,
can swing
2,
here
3.
as well. Start off with a 7k
Yeah.
swing. Makes sense.
7 and 5 9s if he wants to with restand event.
Yeah. This is forcing the decision for him to use one of those events. 1 Don left open, so that gives him a bit of information that, yeah, my opponent's got 1 more potential event that could be used.
Only 4 cards as well, so...
Yeah, it's... It's all about the maths now. Starting off with a 9k swing. Yep. Just the 9k swing.
Yep. Looks like he's gonna take the block.
So blocks. So that's the first attack from the Zoro blocked. Zoro was restood there.
I think you go for all the 9s right now.
Yeah.
You have to position for it, so...
Absolutely. Another 9k swing going into life now.
This one has an activate main, so he doesn't need to reveal it just yet.
So cards taken. So he's got 5 cards in hand now. Restands it. How do you divvy this Don up?
Yeah, he's not forced to do the
He's going to go 9 into
attack
the
right
nose.
now.
Yep.
I do like that he is doing it this way.
Yep.
He is not committing yet the 9-cost Zoro.
Absolutely smart, as you say. Keep that till the last minute until you're confident that you've got it, because you can just leave it and pass the turn after this attack.
If there's only 1 Don open for Kevin,
Yep, that's the last Don utilized now. And that's being countered out. So now we have 4 cards in hand, 3 cards in hand, I believe, for Kevin. We're going to swing another 9. Has to take it. Restand the leader and swing another 9. And he takes the win. Zoro beats IMU. And a fantastic win for our player there. Absolutely
GG.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing play.